Coding agents, like Cursor and Claude Code, have drastically changed software engineering over the last year. We went out and asked top engineers and founders in SF what their favorite coding agent is and how they get the most out of it.
Do you use any of the coding agents like Cursor or Claude Code for marketing?
No.
No. Do you use Cursor or Claude Code?
I'm a founder myself.
Yeah.
Was using Claude Code.
Cursor or Claude Code?
I use Claude Code.
Cloud Code?
Yes.
Why Cloud Code and not Cursor?
I used to use Cursor,
Yeah.
but I think I changed around like 3 weeks ago.
Do you use Cursor or Cloud Code?
Neither.
Claude Code.
Cloud Code? Do you use Cursor or Cloud Code?
Claude Code. I haven't used Cursor in a year. I don't know how it is right now.
You know, as people write a lot of code with Cloud Code and ship faster, do you think stuff also breaks faster? Like there are more bugs, or do you think that's not true?
There's more than if I guess I would write it by hand and write a hand test. That's the most realistic testing environment.
Yeah.
Where it can like go to my prod website after it pushes and then see if like front end and back end are working together and the feature looks correct.
Yeah. You do the same thing with us. You go make sure you can perform a certain action in the dashboard or like do something with the API, and we'll generate tests for you that you can run in CI or production.
A little bit about your Shrek shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're Shrek. They're like kind of rare collectibles. The dirt is printed on.
You guys use Cursor or Cloud Code?
Both. I switch.
Both? Which one's better?
I like prefer Cursor for like smaller tasks, but when building like bigger apps, so if I have a good idea, then I use Claude Code.
Do you use Cursor or Claude Code?
Claude Code.
You use Claude Code?
Yeah.
Have you tried Cursor?
Yeah.
Are
I
you
used to use Cursor.
You used to use Cursor. Are
Yeah.
you an engineer?
Yeah.
Have you ever vibe coded a bug into production?
No.
No.
Hopefully not.
How do you prevent that from happening?
We're still doing human review, but run a lot of loops through it.
So what do you use Claude Code for?
Almost everything. It writes everything, but we still haven't changed our review process yet.
We are with Lark, so we power end-to-end testing in QA. So we manage the testing suite for you actually. We have agents that write tests and then keep them up to date.
We have outsourced manual QA right now.
How long does it take for the QA cycle to happen?
That's the slowest part right now.
That's your bottleneck?
Yeah, probably 2 to 3 days, I guess, something like that, yeah.
Wow, 2 to 3 days. So with Lark, we use agents to write deterministic tests, and then we can run those within like a minute or less.
Yeah.
It would be less than much faster.
So it started with like, getting the cursor, getting the Claude Code, and then we're generating code faster. I think part of the planning needs to be that kind of validation, not just tests, but like the happy path for the user.
That's what we see is AI has really increased developer velocity,
Yeah.
but QA is still your bottleneck.
Yeah.
Because you have to validate the change, make sure you're not breaking the happy paths.
It depends on the culture too. It's like, how does it look if we totally blow up our QA and then something sneaks through and we're like, oh, we've been vibe coding.
Code or Cursor?
I'm an old head, bro. I used to use Copilot, but I've been trying Claude Code. Yeah, I
Okay.
switched over though. I think Copilot's all right though, but Claude Code is quite good.
Have you tried like Claudebot?
I haven't, but I feel like I don't know. It seems really interesting. I think there was a lot of hype around it, but I never got to trying it.
Do you do a lot of vibe coding?
Yes, yeah. At some point, the review is your bottleneck, which means that while you're waiting on reviews, you're working on new things too. But you get things done really fast, which is cool.
And by review, do you mean like the PR review or like validating that the change is correct?
Both, kind of. Like, your self-review is pretty important too, because you don't want to like ship nonsense. What's this for, by the way? That's cool.
So so we are the founders of GetLark.ai,
Oh, sick.
which does like the end-to-end testing and the QA validation that you were talking about automatically. So you can just spin up like your whatever coding agents you use. Your coding agents can write the feature and then create Lark tests, and Lark's agents will go and validate the change and then write regression tests for the change. And then those can just run in CI.
That's so cool. Yeah, that's sick, man.
You do a lot of vibe coding?
Yeah, we do a lot of agentic driven coding, yeah.
How do you validate that an agent did your work correctly?
Well, again, tests help a lot, like automated tests and having a plan and spec.
What's the most overrated dev tool right now?
It's hard to say. Probably every dev tool created before AI is slightly overrated.
Have you tried Claudebot?
Yeah, I have a few running. Everybody should try it, yeah.
Do you use Cursor or Claude Code?
Claude Code.
Are you an engineer?
Founder.
Founder? What are you building?
Mintlify.
Oh, cool. All right, awesome. Do you use Cursor or Claude Code?
Claude Code.
You both use Claude Code?
Yes.
Have you tried Cursor or you've always been using Claude Code?
Used to use Cursor.
Yeah.
moved
What?
over to Claude Code.
You found it's better?
Yeah, it's like I see it as like, are you using an app or are you using an AI computer? And Claude Code is like an AI computer.
Do you use Cursor or Claude Code?
Cloud code.
Claude Code. Do you think that's better?
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit. Somewhat. I enjoy it. I just vibe code like agents for fun.
What brings you to the conference?
We're here just hoping to raise the profile of zero-click a little bit. Advertising in AI is the thing, and advertising to agents is about to be the thing. In the future, you can imagine with agents making more and more economic decisions on behalf of people.
Yeah.
Agents are the ones who are going to need to consider
What tool to use?
what tool to use. We're just making sure that an option gets a chance to be presented and considered
Totally.
alongside others, which is the future, really. At Lark.
Yeah. Do you use Cursor or Claude Code?
Cursor.
Cursor. Do you use Cursor or Claude Code?
Right now I use Claude Code.
How much of your code is just written by coding agents and how much of it is like manual?
For most new projects, I try to write like the first 30% manually, and then I let the coding agents take over after that.
Do you think writing a lot of code with coding agents makes it harder to produce reliable software?
Right now, yeah, I still feel that way. Yeah.
How do you make sure stuff doesn't break then if you write a lot of code with coding agents?
I think it's important to have the base of your code base right. That's why I write the first 30% myself.
Exactly.
Writing test cases, make sure things work. And I always get the coding agents to do like small manual labor tasks. I don't make it do too much of his thinking. Right?
Claude Code.
Do you use Cursor or Claude Code?
I use Claude. I'm not a coder.
Do you use Cursor or Claude Code? I see the YC hat. Nice.
I'm on both.
On both? What about you?
Cloud code maxing.
Claude Code maxing. Do you write a lot of your code manually or is it just coding agents now?
Half and half, I'd say. It's
Half and half.
I say mostly coding agents, sub agents.
Okay.
Those help a lot with focusing on things that matter.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah, maybe half and half. I do a lot of front end, so it's a lot of times easier just to go in and change things manually.
Do you use Cursor or Claude Code?
Mostly CC.
CC, nice. Claude Code maxing, sweet. Do you still write any of your code manually or is it just coding agents?
Me and also most of my colleagues write less than 1% of our code.
Do you use Cursor or Claude Code?
Claude Code.
Claude Code? Yeah. Cursor or Claude Code?
Cloud code.
Claude Code. So there it is. Most people seem to be using Claude Code and they're shipping way faster than before. However, manual review and testing still slows people down. That's what we're solving with Lark. You define the flows you want to test in natural language, like verifying the sign-up page on your dashboard works. We write and maintain tests to make sure those flows never break. If you'd like to learn more, check out our website, getlark.ai.